And we are back with more Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Last time we left off, we have gotten far enough into Ashina Castle that we are back to where we started the game from. Although right now basically it's daytime. In there, we went back to where we literally started the game from and went backwards because we couldn't jump up this little cliff previously. And yeah, it's a much deeper hole than one would think. We've gone into the middle of the earth. So we're going to try and poke at that for a bit. Although I do suspect we're not supposed to be here, or more specifically that it is of a difficulty level that we're not really ready for. That said, the things we are kind of tapping, we are getting skill points fairly easily here. Nothing seems undoable. It's just difficult. So, again, we'll kind of poke at it for a bit and see if we can't get anything to happen there, but if not, all good. And what did I leave off skill-wise? I was going for... Oh, yeah, we're going for one more to get the mid-air prosthetic tool. Alright. The Ashina Depths to the poison pool. Yeah, right now, basically, there's a fog gate that's being guarded by a snake eyes, spear, cannon-wielding lady who can not instant kill us, but, they come close. As I say lady, but it's actually a bit hard to tell, but, this place in general is a bit weird. Okay, cool. Hoover up that money. I guess we can try Shuriken, maybe. Although Shuriken didn't do too great last time. I mean, firecrackers are always great for kind of breaking guards. Could try burning them. We haven't done that in a while. But at that point, we should probably have oil at the ready. And let's go ahead and basically put flame vent on. Alright. Now let's take care of their first little health bar here. Okay, got a bit trapped there for a moment. And we're gonna run. Drink. Getting the oil ready again. There they are. Come on. A bit of ring around the rosy here. Oh! Hey, come on, man. could have gotten a sword combo in there. Okay, so in this game we can actually pause things and make progress. There we are. Oh, I didn't realize I was out of talismans. I was about to try and do the burn. I do gotta get in the habit of stopping, dodging, and more blocking. Okay. We lost some experience, but we should be able to kind of get some of that back, though. Yeah, like, basically we lost less than, I think. We lost like 175, but it's got 160 from that one dude. Okay, let's try this again here. If it ends up being too insurmountable, we'll kind of like try to make progress elsewhere, but that's probably our best attempt last time. Okay, there they are. Dun, dun, dun. Whew. Oh, gotta be careful about the poison. I was trying to get them to go for the that move of theirs. Dang it. There we go. Okay, get the old back ready. Now I think we only have enough for one more. Oof. Nope, nope, did not mean to do that. Ah, dang it. Oh! Well, that didn't quite work. Hold on, how much does this cost again? Okay, 3. I don't know where we got the extra spirit emblem from, but, man, we'll take it. Whew. You know what? In for a penny, in for a pound. Prayer bead! Hey! Okay, we got 3 points now. Just in case they respawn. I'd be highly doubtful they respawn, but... Ooh, okay. I mean, bloodstains can't be that bad, right? Right? We have another resurrect thing, worst comes to worse. Although I don't know if we can grapple back up. Don't like how things got quiet. This really feels like a boss arena. Just like... Okay, you know... We're going to assume that that person doesn't respawn. If it's just the other 2 people, let's try to go into this with our best foot forward here. Alright, commune. Let's go ahead and acquire mid-air prosthetic art. Go, go. Alright. Looking good. And okay, yeah, they don't respawn. I guess kind of shuriken by default. Alright. Where does the blood trail lead us? You know, in hindsight, this could be an animal lair, so let's get the firecrackers also ready. Don't like how the trail ends here. Oh, okay. Really? Not an arena? Ooh, it's secret up there. Can we get a grapple point? No. I wonder if later we're like trying to escape and then suddenly then it becomes an arena? Now where is this going? Because we're a bit deep to like suddenly get back to the surface. Never mind. Hello.
Oh. 行ってしもうた。すぐそこにおったのに。
Greet him.
お主。ん？おお、忍び殿か。聞いてくだされ。それがしはついに見申した。女の僧者でござる。遠目にもわかる。美しく、だが儚い様子の。ああ、呼んでおるのはわしなのか、尋ねるのじゃった。つい聞き惚れておるうちに、すっと霧の奥へ去ってしもうたわ。
Okay.
そういえば、父上から霧深い隠し里のこと聞いたことがござった。忌まわしい里ゆえ、決して立ち入るでないと。だが、今はどうでもよい。 さて、この先はなんとも濃い霧の森を。あの女奏者のもとへ行くにはどうしたものかな。
Well, we can still lure him to the abandoned dungeon. At this rate, it might be in his best interest. Although that dungeon's pretty twisted. Let's not. He seems like a disturbed but pretty okay guy.
霧の奥であの調べが呼んでおる。
Alright, so a town covered in ominous mist. Okay, I have another idol. Or... yeah, sculptor's idol. Okay, it's like a statue, idol. There we go. The Hidden Forest. Is this like a new area? No, we're still in Ashina Depths. Now think about it. Okay, we are still at full healing. Why is that so bright? This doesn't seem like a remnant. Okay, those are roosters. I'm not seeing any enemies like out of the ordinary or like people guarding anything. Though I do get the feeling that things can easily go awry quickly around here. I'm hearing voices. Oh. There are things far down below. Is that part of the statue, or is that like a giant bug person? Oh, it's a person? Okay. Alright, so... pretty much repeat dialogue. I think technically he phrased stuff slightly differently, but... alright. Other dead people. Oh, okay, we can't actually... it's like, might as well assassinate the rooster. is this going? Ooh, treasure. Okay, like coin purse. The thing is, like, there's a downward path. But I mean, that's where we're hearing the creepy sounds from, though. Can't tell if ghosts or just people in the fog. Come on, give me that grapple point. Okay. So, assumedly, the abandoned shrine should be this way? More roosters. I wonder if there's any significance about the roosters, or they're just like early detection systems. But okay, so we do venture into the fog itself. And these guys are translucent. But I'd rather not waste that special confetti we have for tackling spectral enemies. Ghost wolves, dang it. Yeah, figured. Oh wait. What? How did that work? Oh, okay. So they seem like similar illusions to what Madame Butterfly used. Okay, we need to get up there, but we don't have any grapple points. Yeah, so these aren't ghosts. These are illusions. Shame we can't pick up our shurikens and reload manually, but whatever. Whoa! That feels like a hidden wall. Can't interact with that. Can't climb this, although can I climb like the mushrooms? No. Like that seems like the intended way to get up to the second part, but There we go. Oh, this is a start, but we don't quite have the space to get over to over there. I wonder if we're missing an upgrade, like maybe there's like a grapple hook extender? I mean, I see a path over yonder. More oil to replace all the oil that we used getting here. I mean, the sunken depression, is it like maybe a cave? No. And we hear dogs hiding. Okay, more oil. Wondering if they're trying to tell me a hint. I do wonder what's up with the, this thing. Like, why is it glowing? I'm wondering if there's like some sort of kickoff that we're not quite fully understanding. Let's see. Okay, that's a generic remnant. Generic remnant? I mean, I guess... Let's see. Rating of 8. Rating of 14. Alright. View remnant. What do you do? View. There it goes. Yeah, I mean... Okay, there's definitely something we're missing then. But what could it be, though? Confront above. That is to say, might be grappling hook. Oh, okay. Thank you, Remnant. Actually, now think about it. Can I praise this? Praise. Cool. So even though no PlayStation Plus, I can still do that. That's good to know. Now the question is, who we're about to fight? Are they a boss or something else? And I get the feeling that we're gonna like try to attack something and then he's not there at all. It's an illusion. Well, he's not human, whatever he is. Lump of grave wax. A lump of fatty wax that was formed inside the body and turned pitch black. Used for occultic prosthetic tool upgrades of advanced nature. A long-suffered illness will see the growth turn large and blacker still. It is customary to run water over the site of an extracted growth. Okay, sugar. So the fog is lifted. Did not expect a Bloodborne monster to be here, but, you know, this is the climb to Elden Ring. Bloodborne was on the way. In hindsight, I should have expected it. But okay. So I'm assuming now with that, like, illusion lifted... I'll grab this. Heavy coin purse, not bad. Guess we can grab these. Contact medicine. Bite down. Okay, that's our suicide drug. Light coin purse. Yellow gunpowder. Amber-colored grains forming the base for powerful gunpowder. A precise commodity only found in the Sunken Valley. Used for explosive prosthetic tool upgrades of intermediate and higher rank. The yield from yellow powder is greater than that of black, lending the valley stronghold defenses their fiery vigor. Now the question is, if we go back to the guy that told us to go take care of that dude, is he gonna have been like a ghost all along or something? Okay. So I guess end of the pseudo quest line. Don't worry, we're gonna go back basically and check out the path that opened, but what I'm curious about is, since we've lifted the fog here as well, there's both treasure to get, and I'm curious now if our friends are like, oh, the fog is lifted, I'm gonna keep pursuing this mysterious ghost lady. That will probably get him killed, but I guess dying to the hands of a beautiful ghost lady is probably better than turning into an undead zombie via mad scientist doctor. Okay, well he's already gone, so he's already on his merry way to find the siren. Okay. Can I get down there without taking damage? That's what I'm looking for, a path here. A bit surprised that that creepy thing was so accommodating to letting me just kind of like destroy it. Because it didn't really try blocking or countering or anything. But it kind of makes me wonder then if there's like... maybe it was good? Okay, more scrap magnetite. I mean, it certainly didn't look good, but, you know. We're dealing with illusions. Things aren't always as they seem right now. Okay, pellet. Evil balloon of wealth. Scrap iron. Ooh, no, okay. That is a headless ghost. We have not done well against the last one of those that we fought. Wait, I'd like to get back up, please. There we go. Okay, cool. I am curious what the headless ghost is guarding, but... yeah. And it's guarding two objects, too. Whew. Oh, and there's a path that way. I mean, judging by the direction, I assume it loops back around to the valley over here. Is that probably where we saw the blue banners? Oh, come on. Okay, we can do this. Alright. 2 more times. Alright, 1 more time. Alright. Oh, maybe over here. Derp. Adamantite scrap. Adamantite ore with a dull silvery shine. Base material commonly used in advanced prosthetic tool upgrades. Adamantite can only be mined in the oldest parts of Ashina. Ancient rock and soil is said to attract the grace of gods, perhaps lending this metal its supple strength. Okay. I'm a bit curious. Was this... Oh, it's like a weird blue streak. Come on. Okay, able to hook up there. I just want to confirm my suspicion that this is the other side of the headless ghost. Just need to make sure that we're careful not to aggro him. Ooh, Snapseed. Okay, cool. When an illusion occurs, it is common, or it's because someone created it. To crush the phantoms or turn reality, one must defeat the creator of the illusion. Snapseeds can be of great help in that regard. So I wonder, had we use it, would it like we'd have instantly seen through the fog, or did we still would need to have like taken care of the dude? Okay, yeah, this is definitely the other side of the... Yeah, because there's our Buddha quest giver. Okay, let's shimmy along here. This is so off the beaten path. It's like further and further away from the main quest, but I mean, that's half the fun of these things. It's a bit curious. Is there like a Buddha statue this way? Can't tell what those things are with the big guy. But also that big guy looks like that one big guy we took down that one time, so I'm assuming he is like of a near boss level like strength. Okay, don't take fall damage. Cool, cool. Alright, let's see if the illusion is broken in that very obvious tunnel forward. If it's not, we can try using a Snapseed, though. Okay, yeah, it's cool. Let's see, anything around? Still wonder what's up with this thing outside of, like, maybe ambience. Up the end of the graveyard. I'm kind of curious. What does Remnant say? Okay. 92, though. For rating, but we're going to ignore that. Hopefully undead arms don't, like, poke out of the ground to try to kill us. Okay, pellet. Trying to spot the familiar blue flames of another statue. Why is that a grapple point just in the smack dab of the middle there? Making sure we're not going for the old mistake of gamers never look up. Okay. Oh, okay. Now... Alright, that looks like a village. That's where we're going. For a reason. Curiosity. Oh, there we go. There's that familiar blue hue we're looking for. I'll admit, I'm kind of getting Fatal Frame 2 vibes of, like, mysterious ghost village, and I am totally down for that. Now that said, if we actually fight real ghosts, we might need to retreat, since we don't really have, like, a better way outside of the confetti to deal with ghosts. Commune! Mibu Village. Alright, this is still in the Ashina Depths. Okay. I mean, we are certainly deep. That is also a merchant, so what do you got, merchant man?
極よいかがかねこんなところにも死者があるところ また供養衆あり。死ねぬものでもお構いなしじゃ。さあ、ご供養していきなされ。
Okay, purchase. Mottled purple gourd. A curved mottled purple gourd filled with medicinal water. Refills upon rest, reduces tear status buildup, and increases tear resistance. This gourd's twisted form was formed with use in graveyards, corpse-strewn battlefields, and other forlorn places of death. It follows, then, that drinking its waters can help prevent the onset of terror. Okay. Dragon Spring Sake. A bottle of crystal clear sake. Sake is a drink meant for sharing. A top-shelf sake brewed by the Ashina brewmaster with water from the Dragon Spring. The pure waters extract every last bit of flavor from Ashina's finest rice. There are no words that can do the flavor justice. To understand, one must taste it for themselves. Okay, that's 1,000. Could buy more carp scales. I kinda want to try and get this. Like, I feel like we should try and get all the different gourd varieties. We came across a burning one. This is for terror. Like, we could cash out to buy it. You know what? Sure. What is money if not meant to be spent? Alright, mottled purple gourd.
死者があるところ、また供養衆あり。どこへ行こうと、ご供養を欠かさぬようにの。
Alright, time to learn about our purple gourds here. Like, does each one need to have, like, seeds given individually, or does that carry over? Okay, how do I equip this? Use? It says refills upon rest. I mean, am I gonna regret this? This is gonna be a giant waste of money. I mean, like, I want to unlock it. It says refills upon rest. We have our healing gourd. Okay, let me see something here real quick. I have a theory, although it's kind of weird. Okay, rest. Doesn't mean the path behind us is now replenished, but whatever. Okay, get rid of oil. Okay. I think I'm putting it all together here now. So, okay. Hold on. Let's go ahead, basically. Auto purple gourd. Homeward idol. Alright, I think, yeah, drinking this doesn't actually heal you, because that's vitality restore medicine for the healing gourd. This is only for terror buildup. So, okay, that is good to know. I thought it'd be like a different variety thing, because again, I'm kind of like approaching it from the Remnant games kind of perspective, but that is not the case. Ooh, okay. Okay, scrap back in sight. Wait. Isn't that the one-armed ninja that was at our starting point? Why do you only have like one thing that time? But it gave us a lot of XP there. Like our skill points. Okay, treasure carp scale. I mean, I didn't see a talking thing this time, so I assume it was meant for stabbing. Okay, let's make our way into this spooky village. Are these the same ghouls that were in the dungeon, or are these, like, different ghouls? Strategy works, it works. I feel a bit bad though, because these guys just feel like this, coming into this village and murdering villagers. Not exactly the most heroic. Wait, am I being played the fool? Are they just respawning? I'm getting deja vu. I mean, I'm getting experience, so... Okay, no. Seems to be actual progress. I'm curious though, does this remnant say, like, don't kill? Alright now. Lump of fat wax. These lumps of fatty wax form inside the body in rare circumstances. Can be used for intimator and higher occultic upgrades for prosthetic tools. Considered omens of disease, they are known to grow larger as the illness worsens. Okay. That's what I gotta say. I expected those guys to be more difficult, which puts me on edge in the fact that they weren't. Mabu Village. Alright, I'm trying to see which of any of them I should aim for. I get the feeling that, like, creepy one in the back. Whew, okay, and these guys definitely do hurt. Yeah, this feels like the opposite of heroism here. But I mean, we do need experience. Oh. Alright. I think they're getting up, so... It might be killable, but they're not put downable. Or... I mean, or maybe they only have like X amount of tries in them? Okay. So they're not immortal, they just seem to, like, have a couple of times they can take blows until they can't. Alright, alright. That said, they're very suspiciously too easy. Okay, and those ones just vanished, though, so no resurrecting, I would assume. Okay, I can't ninja that wall. Just gonna fight the entire village at this rate. The fact that some of them though are vanishing, I wonder if like these like lantern dudes are creating illusions. So maybe not all of them are. No, that one. Oh. This is quite the strange village, I must say. Yeah, it's like reconstituting himself there. Okay. So if their body doesn't poof, that means that they're still going to get up, alright. Or they're made of earth, or they're coming out of the earth, or... And they're back over here. Okay, Balloon of Wealth. I mean, they seem relatively harmless. Okay. I do hear roosters. Which are probably more dangerous than any of these villagers. Oh, hello. For reasons like that. I want to get down here, rooster. know that hammer sound. That's one of the ogres, right? Yep, alright. I mean, memory serves correct, we're just kind of looking for a shamisen player, right? And they're kind of guarding a little shrine over there, but we can do that a bit later. Oh! Oh! Dang, okay. Good to know about these guys. They can pop out of the ground like that. Whoa! Again, what an odd village this is. Just trying to get some health back without having to resort to using a drink. Okay, that's another basically big ogre over that way. Oh. Whoa! Okay. Phew! Alright. Let's see your deal, person. Greet him.
Oi. Kago. 落ち着け。あんたまともな人かい？ああ。よかったよ。あんたはまともなお人だよ。あんた何か聞きたいことがあるのかい？ただすまねえが、おらこのままカゴかぶったままでいさせてくれ。
Ask out the village, because yes, what's up with this place? Basket wear, Shosuke.
この村はどうなっている？オラにもよくわからねえ。気づいたらみんなおかしくなっちまってた。オラもずっと頭がぼーっとしていたんだけども、ゲーゲー吐いたら目が覚めたんだ。喉が渇いてたくさんお酒を飲んだからな。きっとそれで吐いちまったんだ。神主様が時々お酒を振る舞ってくださるんだ。ただな、お酒を飲むと喉が渇いちまう。酒樽はすぐ空になる。仕方なく皆池や川の水をすするんだ。けどな、飲めば飲むほど喉が渇く。喉が渇いて渇いてたまらなくなるだ。
Okay. Ask out the villagers.
この村の者たちどうなっている？わからねえ。ただみんな火を怖がる。頭がぼーっとしてるときはオラもそうだった。あのなかなか消えない日、今思い出してもゾッとする。消えない日。漁師の犬彦のやつが松ヤニを燃やして家に立てこもってたんだ。あいつの松ヤニは長く燃えるからな。まったくいまいましい。犬彦は村の鼻つまみ者だ。 獣の肉など食いやがる。だから神主様もあいつにはお酒をあげないのさ。
その犬彦の家はどこだ？
池の向こう側さ。どん詰まりに犬彦の家がある。
Okay. So don't drink the sake, don't drink the water, and they don't like fire.
神主とは？
神主様はこの村で一番偉いお人だ。川沿いに遡った先、水源に近いお社にいらっしゃるぞ。神主様はおっしゃってた。皆で都人になろうぞってな。お酒をたくさん飲めば都人になれるってさ。ん？都人ってなんだろうな。
Okay.
そうかい。行っちまうのかい。オラはここでカゴにこもってるよ。辛抱せねば。
Alright, so it's not that they are like ghosts. They're basically just kind of like not quite Innsmouth from Lovecraft, but they're being infected. Okay, how do I get out of here? Here we go. Alright, let's try this again here. Although this time, what I think I'm going to do, like, let's go back and refill our healing, and spend some of these skill points. All right, acquire skills. I kind of want to give basically the Ichimonji a try here. Boom, acquired. Ascending Carp acquires a Latin skill. Ascending Carp, a Latin skill that increases the damage inflicted to posture upon performing a successful deflection. The Ashina style is deeply rooted in the flow of the fountainhead waters. They believe that the act of successfully deflecting a blade is akin to a carp ascending a waterfall. And Descending Carp acquires a latent skill, Descending Carp. A latent skill that, for a few seconds after deflection, increases damage to enemy posture from all sources. The Ashina style is deeply rooted in the flow of fountainhead waters. They believe that the act of successfully deflecting a blade is akin to carp descending a waterfall. Okay. And 2 and 1, not too bad. Sure, let's see what the level 3 ones are. Breath of Nature, Light. Breath of Nature, Light recovers posture upon executing a successful death blow. The Ashina style also has techniques designed for fighting when greatly outnumbered. After killing an enemy, one must exhale, expelling both regret and reaffirming one's core to regain posture. Flowing Water reduces the amount of damage to posture when attacked by an enemy with a sword. Much like the Flowing Waters known by the Ashina clan, strength should not be met with more force, but instead redirected like the flow of water. Ichimonji, Double. Adds a follow-up overhead strike to Ichimonji, deals high posture damage, and also recovers one's own posture with a strong forward step. The follow-up attack is especially useful for preventing enemy counterattacks. Ashina's Ichimonji is perfected with this follow-up strike. Okay. And then let's rest. Oh no, not that's travel. We're just gonna run past the villagers since we kind of know their general deal. I mean, we could fight to get some more skill points. That's not a horrible idea. I guess? Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and give this a shot. I'm kind of curious with Ichimonji. Dang it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. So I wonder if there's maybe like defeating them with what the? Is it a ogre's leg stuck in the ground? So it's a cramped place, the pinnacle of beautiful. Tis indeed. And go over here. Whoa! What the? Okay, not alone in these waters. Good to know. Okay, pellet. I guess we might as well. Now we're looking for burning pine resin. Maybe down there? Ooh. Okay. Gotta eviscerate that guy. Move up all the stuff. How much money are we getting from this? Not bad. A fair amount, I would say. Okay, fistful of ash. Adamantite scrap. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Pine resin ember. A piece of resin that contains a continuously smoldering flame. Can be used to upgrade the flame vent. The resin was found in a black pine within the forest of Mibu village. The ever-smoldering flames acted as a landmark to find one's way to the village. In time, the villagers came to loathe the flames, and the black pines were lost. Those who defended the flames were equally loathed. Okay. Ouch. Alright, good. Do not need to deal with the zombie horde. Okay, more baby balloons. So, a bit interesting about that item we just got. So it's like an upgrade bit, but and each of these basically like updates their description. Cool. Let's see. So where are the? Here we go. Yeah, so it's 1 out of 1. Okay, so this must be for like a unique upgrade. I'll be curious. Does like the zombie horde just linger down there, or do they go back into the earth? A bit hard to tell. But okay. So I guess the only place to go is upstream now. There we go. Slowly gotta get our health back. Is there no grapple point? I'd rather not go for a swim, if possible. What do you have to say, Remnant? Oh. Alright. Has nothing to say. Wonder... Oop, I do see a statue up there. Okay. Now let's try this, maybe. Yeah, no. Can't say I'm surprised, just disappointed. I'd like to get out of the water. Phew. Okay. Well, this is going to be a bit more tough here, but doable. Phew. And a Boogling of the Soul. Tempting treasure chest. We should also go. I heard the shamisen player. Yo. It feels like a start of a ghost thing where it's just like asking a ghost a question is never a good idea, but let's do it.
なぜ泣く？
悲しいのです。
何が悲し
い？今頃は作座様。どこにどうしてございましょう。それがわからぬのが悲しいのです。会えずともせめて知りたい。なれど頼りを出しても帰ってこぬ。誰も居場所を教えてくれぬ。ねえ、御仁、作座様はいずこですか？
I mean, I don't know.
知らぬ。
ああ、あなたも嘘つき。どうして皆隠すのですか
Ooh, okay, yep, that's a ghost, all right. Let's try to get to the statue. Cool. There we go. Alright, rest. Reset everybody, please! Alright, what do you got to say, Remnant? Wait, hold on. Nothing at all, alright. I think I found your lady. Oh, he might have found her too.
忍び殿か。あの調べに気を取られ不覚を取り申した。ああ、しかと聞こえる。きっとこの先にあの女僧者が。やはりわしを待っておったのじゃな。ああ、やはり。
Okay. Okay, no description on that one. Luring out is precious. Alright. I mean, she looked like a ghost, but I do wonder if maybe she's actually an illusion. Yeah, Yeah, none of these are giving any, like, major hint. How are we on? Okay, we just got to a skill point. I mean, in theory... Oh, alright, she didn't like that.
あなたも隠すのですね。
Dang it. That's it. We know she can't go in the water. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and wash up on the shore. Onward idol, last commune idol. Just right over there. I assume... Okay, no, it does do a load, okay. Okay, my friend is just still here.
Yeah.
I would like to confirm if she's a ghost or not. Okay. Curious, does she follow over here? Sounds like I hear her. And I can't really tell if she took any damage from us doing stuff, but okay. In theory, if we could find that person she's looking for, maybe that will help her move on? But I feel like if we don't get rid of her now, our friend's probably toast. Oh, you're still over there, okay. Yeah, no, she doesn't care about that at all. Oh, nope, we're out of the gourd. Man, she took like a shred of damage, but not much more than that. Alright. Last community idol. As I see her breaking stuff up there. I really do get the vibe. It's like, shouldn't be here. But, what if, right? I doubt the ghost cares about firecrackers. Maybe? Nah, she probably wouldn't care about fire. Alright, let's try the other dialogue option. Ask why she cries and then say nothing.
今それ愛なる頼りだねさくああどうし
Yeah, alright. Whew. She is good. Gotta give her that much at least. Thank goodness for the emergency exit near her arena. I do wonder, can I just jump? Whoop. I just want to try and jump across this rather than having to warp. Come on. Here. There we go. Round and round we go. Alright, rest. Alright, run past her. We're trying out a few experimental things here. Let's get a flame at the ready.
ふりをするのですかあなたも作詞そのですね
Man. Just the speed on her. Alright, you know what? We're gonna try something here. This way, he can see her. We're helping. We're helping our friend. Yeah, no, she doesn't want to get near him. I wonder why he's able to to see her from so far away. Man, she did not give a lot of time for learning. I didn't get a single flame jet off there. Run, 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 run! When she's over into the water, if the water's corrupting people here, or is part of the corruption of people here, then like fire. Thing is though, she's not targetable until you aggro her, so we can't kind of get the freebie life bar off. Whew. Just need the drink. Need the drink, need to think. I'm trying to basically observe her pattern because she has like a pretty forward lunge there. Well, that didn't quite work out the way I'd intended. Back over here, lady. Like, it seemed like there might be the opening right... Nope. Dang it. Okay, back down the hill here. Drink some water. Although we should probably try... She could probably kill us very easily if we kind of get full posture broken. Alright. Rest. Really trying to see if I can find a gap in her technique. Although in hindsight, we should go ahead and spend the other point that we have. Alright. Acquire skills. Yeah, let's go ahead basically and get Descending Carp. I kind of wonder what the final bit is there. Yeah, that's a double. Okay. I'm like, maybe just Ichimonji here right off the bat? Oh, in hindsight, she doesn't have any posture damage, so yeah, I think that's part of maybe her being a ghost? Oh, man. Yeah, I was trying to go for the drink, but no such luck. I mean, it is possible for us just to avoid her entirely by taking the bridge. I mean, that's how we kind of initially came up here. And it seems too late to steer our friend towards being a mad scientist experiment. Which, probably for the better. But yeah, I don't think we're ready to fight her. The question is, do we need to fight her? That's the question is, are we on time for today? And we're actually at about time. Well, let's get that treasure chest at the very least. Or at least attempt to get the treasure chest. Whoopsie. Whoop, 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 whoop. There we go. Open. Divine Grass, a secret medicine that fully restores vitality and cures all status abnormalities. One small part of Ashina is exceedingly old. The ancient soil, rocks, and water pervaded the land are said to have attracted the attention of the gods. The Dr. Dogen studied the plants in this ancient place, resulting in the recipe for the special medicine. Okay, I think we've already gotten one of those before, but good to see you again. Alright, let's try to... Okay, up here, up here. I wonder... Again, we don't have to fight her. Actually, though, can we get this without aggroing her right now? Cool. Okay, another lump of fat wax. Yeah, the fact that it's like occult upgrades really makes me think. It's just like, you really need some sort of occult instrument thing to fight her. I mean, even if we did, she's very, very quick. Just curious about a quick plundering all up in here. I wonder if the eavesdrop will come back if we kind of flee. Oh, that was one of them throwing something at me. Okay, okay. Come on, eavesdrop. How close do I need to be to eavesdrop on this? Although I might have bugged it by aggroing like that. Okay, let's real quick. Let's go back to the temple. Because we need to wrap things up here anyway, but I also kind of want to, like, review the options we have right now on the table. Because obviously there's continuing down this, like, abandoned dungeon path. So it feels like if we go any further past where we are right now, our friend will probably die to this shamisen lady. And there's a chance I feel that she might not even, like, respawn after that's done. But in theory, as long as you don't progress that path, he's going to be, like, at that point of his adventure. We don't need to worry too much. Let's see if we actually upgrade any of our tools again here. Okay, present upgrade. Just also trying to look for something to go off of like this direction here. I mean, we have to be getting something relatively soon, given that it's like right at their shuriken there and right at their firecrackers there. I do want the Age Feather Mistraven, because it's not like you can do it like after you're hit. Yeah, so let's upgrade Springload Axe mainly to unlock this. And then Phantom Kunai, Lady Butterfly's Kunai, fit it into a shuriken wheel. Cost Spirit Endless Use creates a special sound when thrown, which causes phantom butterflies to follow the path of the kunai. The phantom butterfly chases after enemies and inflicts damage even when guarded. Okay, hold R2, swarming dance, charge release more butterflies. Phantom butterflies fly out after throwing kunai. The phantom butterflies chase, okay, yeah. When attacked in this stance, instantly move in the direction, yep. Then after being attacked, poof, okay. Whirl the axe in circles to strike enemies, so yeah, all these are basically hold down functionality. Because there was a comment on not previous video, but the one before that, about like, oh yeah, this is like, you know, hold down upgrading functionality, and I did not put that together, that like that's what spring-loaded stuff meant, but good to know, good to know. Sparking Axe. Bring a flaming axe down from above to strike an enemy, destroy shields made of wood, and creates a roar of flame on hit. Ooh. Whirl the flaming axe around, press it again during whirl strike to cause one whirl, or cause one to whirl again, continuing the attack. Interesting. And Okinaga's flame vent. I wonder. Oh, I mean, that takes that unique pine resin that we found. So okay. Charge it with a mechanism to create a huge blast of fire before you. The powerful blast knocks enemies backwards, and then and then hold to do like flowing flame, so you can get like a full like flamethrower type vibe going on. Okay, okay. So it looks like that after we go one more forward, I'm trying to figure out basically the connection here. So is it we had to get the Madam Butterfly one to even get the Mistraven upgrade? Because those are all shuriken upgrades. Okay. Okay, curious. This just would always take us into the memory, or is it like a menu for like different memories? Looking like it's always to the same place. I wish I knew that before I hit that. Okay. Back to the temple. Dun dun. It is interesting that it says important places and it's not just the temple itself, so that implies we come across important places later on as well. I'm also curious, has this having gone down a bit in the depths branch? Does Zombie Samurai Man have anything in his magic box? Nope. Okay. So we haven't missed anything, seemingly so, yet. Weighing options here. There is one thing I want to check. We can do this real quick, and then basically we'll call it there. Let's go back to Ashina Castle, back to the reservoir. I want to check out the area that we died. I was going to say for the first time, but in hindsight, the flashback seems to imply that we've died before the other time. We have died quite a few times, it appears. And this question of, like, do we keep going? I mean, like, the main path seems to be through the castle. Definitely where we are is not remotely the main path. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Because I recall basically the path over this way. Dun. I guess in hindsight, could be that maybe the door is just, like, locked. Yep. Okay, so we can't get back to that area then. Another rat. Oh, hello. New balloon of spirit. Okay, new balloon filled with fountainhead water and with the blessing of sympathy. If one pops this black and white balloon and prays, those its water splashes upon will have a higher chance of attaining spirit emblems for a period of time. This balloon expresses mourning for the dearly departed. Red and white pinwheels are offered in fond remembrance. Okay. I'd not seen that balloon before, so I wanted to read that description. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary around here outside of what we saw initially when going through the tutorial. I do see that bag over there, though. Actually, let's go ahead and give I was gonna say telescope, but they call it the monocular. A quick bit of a test here. Wonder, can we easily get back over there? Kind of. Hop, 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 grab, climb. Now, what do we have here? Oh. Nothing. Alright, fair enough. We could check out that moon tower. But, yeah, like I said, we are at time. I tend to let things go pretty long, so we can not do that this time. And now I'm kind of racking my brain on what to do with basically the shamisen ghost lady. We do have confetti. Fighting her is an option. But boy does she hit like a very fast-moving truck. I mean, not the first enemy we've fought that's hit like a hard-moving truck. That was a bit hard to kind of get a feel on the game earlier, but I kind of wonder, does that zombie man have anything new to say? Nope. Yeah, it's like we could basically continue trying to fight Ghost Lady next time. And there could be success there, but it's a bit wishful thinking. There's really only like the bottomless hole in the abandoned dungeon currently. We could try to fight the Mad Doctor that gave us that one quest. But maybe we come across like a jerk soldier later on. We can easily point him in that direction and get something good. Don't need to go to the Bell Demon's Temple. Yeah, the Ashina Depths itself, though. Yeah, it's like going for the depths, into the poison pool. Obviously, there was stuff we didn't get fully in the poison pool, because we couldn't get up there. We dispelled the mist in the hidden forest. And then village, and then watermill, yeah. We could just try storming the castle. Good old straightforwardness there. And also trying to think of like what's next priority-wise for upgrades. I mean, I would like to get Ichimonji like double and like all of these. I would like to kind of like try and master out this skill tree. I like the idea of it, of like a lot of stuff about trying to refine parrying, posture damage, etc., etc. Not that it helped with the Ghost Lady, but maybe that's because she doesn't have posture because we can't actually hit her. We're doing health damage, heavy air quotes, because she's a ghost. But you know, something is there. Prosthetics, basically, were mostly good. I mean, there's Nightjar Slash, but you can only equip one technique at a time, and I'd rather either go with the Twirl or Ichimonji. I just like Ichimonji because it's that classic, like, kendo practice strike type sword slash. So iconic. And we could always go for basically more of those, for more ammo. But I think... Actually, this could be good. Mid-air combat arts. We could do an Ichimonji in mid-air. Oh, and then Shadow Rush. Acquires the combat art Shadow Rush, the secret technique of the shinobi style, devised by the great shinobi himself. Unleash a long-range, powerful thrust, then use the impaled opponent as a platform to vault into the sky. Oh yeah, we did read this. Be as an owl on the hunt and take to the skies after stabbing your prey. Spirit emblems are consumed when leaping. The downside here is that it's a weapon art, so it's like, again, you can only equip one at a time, so... But alright. That's kind of, you know, speculation in theory crafting for next time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to basically really mull over my options. I'd like to take down Ghost Lady, but it does... We're getting all those, like, lumps of fat around her, which really implies, like, you have the occult prosthetic tool, right? It's like, no. No, we do not. I mean, the villages is kind of great for slaughtering all the guys and getting skill points, honestly. Like, it's not a bad idea maybe to try and go into those fields where the giant ogres were and maybe explore there? I mean, we haven't come across a prosthetic tool upgrade on this weird side beaten path. We also don't know exactly where we're supposed to go next in general. Like, we know we're going to Ashina Castle, but the gates seem closed. Someone mentioned that the gates are locked. We could just kind of, like, rush it and see what happens if we just, like, you know, kill everyone at the gate. It's not a bad idea. But, like I said, weighing all my options, and so, yeah, we'll determine a course of action by next time. I'll kind of, you know, sit on this for a bit, let it kind of percolate in my brain, and yeah, until then, later.